So I tuned into the FET ASI X space today and we learned some pretty interesting things about this earn and burn. So we're going to go over what their earn and burn model looks like for burning more FET tokens. We're going to take a look at what these initiatives can provide you as a holder. So make sure you guys stick around to the end of this video. I'm going to give you an overview of what is to come. So jump into it, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or follow me on X wherever you're watching, and let's get into our video here. So, our official Superintelligence Alliance has introduced the Earn and Burn initiative for the ASI Alliance. I'm going to try and speak a little slower. I've had some people message me and tell me that I speak a little too fast at times, which is just a part of this, just the way I am. I also just finished a tea, so I apologize. I'm going to try my best to make sure that you guys know what I'm speaking about and understand everything in this article. All right. So the Earn and Burn initiative for the ASI Alliance, they've created this ecosystem of partners, and they're all working together to ensure that ASI development remains inclusive, democratized, and focused on generating short-term value alongside the long-term goal of AGI. That's their goal, right? They're in the AI business. They're focused on that. They're not always focused on pumping the price, but what they're starting to realize is the community is saying we want more value being a token holder. We want more value to be presented to us for long-term holders. And they are hearing us and they are coming up with this earn and burn model. So before we get into it though, I just want you guys to know that Humayun, who is the CEO of FET and also the chairman of the ASI Alliance, said that this is not a meme coin. So there's a bit different. There's a lot of different tokenomics in terms of meme coins versus utility coins. This is a utility coin, and they're not just going to burn tokens for the sake of burning. I did hear him say that, and I kind of applaud that. Really, I don't want, I want a more sustainable business model for FET. I'm a long-term holder. I've been holding for quite a while, and I own a considerable amount of FET tokens. So that is their goal. And so the Earn and Burn initiative is a deflationary mechanism within the ASI protocol that's going to burn a portion of fees generated from the services. So you think of it as a business model, right? They earn so much revenue. A portion of that revenue, depending on what it's coming from, is going to be burnt. They're going to get rid of some of the tokens, which basically means that there's going to be less tokens in circulation or available. And it's going to it's going to increase the value of your tokens. So they're going to be targeting a reduction of approximately 35 million tokens in the first year. This is going to be combined with the anticipated demand growth of 44 million FET for ecosystem activities like API usage and staking. And this approach is going to ensure that demand far exceeds the planned supply reduction. So this is how it's going to all work. The initiative will benefit the ASI Alliance and its community and community members by revenue-driven deflationary models. So the revenue through service fees is going to be burnt. Fees from ASI tools such as model inference, predictive analytics, or decision-making algorithms. And this is going to be partially burned to sustain token value and ecosystem growth. And once we get through this article, towards the end, it's going to tell you a percentage, what actual percentage and what you'd be earning for staking as well. So stick around to the end here. Ecosystem growth with token value alignment. As ASI services generate higher revenues, more tokens are going to be burned. Fees might come from inference, serving AI models, computational resources, or integrating AI solutions into businesses. Demand through active usage will also be something they're going to burn with as well, encouraging businesses and users to interact with the protocol. So for example, companies using ASI tools to optimize their processes would pay fees in tokens. A portion of those fees would then be burned, reinforcing the token's role as both a utility. All right, and we also have incentive for long-term holders. The Earn and Burn encourages long-term holding. Users who hold their tokens are not only rewarded by increasing scarcity, but they can also participate in governance or staking. And this is going to further incentivize retention and people getting more value, basically, for their investment. Transparent value creation. So the protocol demonstrates a commitment to creating value for its stakeholders. Scalability and ecosystem expansion. As the ASI ecosystem scales, the volume of transactions and fees will increase. So that is going to also bring as you know, more revenue, more token burns. ASI post-merger implementation. So the implementation of the earn and burn would work like this. The protocol generates fees through a range of ASI powered services, and then they burn. A certain percentage of the fees collected is burned, reducing the token supply and increasing scarcity. So, for example, if a business pays 1,000 tokens to access ASI's forecasting models, if 20% of these tokens are burned, that's 200 tokens that are permanently removed from circulation. So that repeats and repeats, right? Um, so breakdown and mechanics. So this is basically the values that they're looking at. They're looking at burning 35 million FET tokens within the first year, starting from a total supply of 2.8 billion. These burns would reduce the supply to 2.7. Reduction in token supply should result in an organic demand for FET tokens, leading to token price appreciation. So what's next? They're going to have different phases of implementation. They're going to launch revenue-driven burns. Phase 2, scale adoption, obviously with onboarding more clients. Phase 3 is going to intensify client acquisition and demand creation. So the earn mechanism. So there's a number of different things they're going to be doing there as well. They go into a little bit more detail of what those are. I'm going to kind of skip that because this video is going to get pretty long here. So the supply reduction burn mechanism. So what they're looking at is burning 25% of FET revenue. Staking with 10% of stake tokens will be burned. So if you're even just if you're participating in staking, you're still going to participate in this burn. It's kind of a cool thing in my opinion. I honestly don't know if I'm in any other projects that do that. They burn part of your stake. I honestly don't know. Transaction fees, 1% burn fee is applied to all ecosystem transactions, and an onboarding bonus burn. 5% of revenues generated from new clients are going to be burned as well. So community members who are staking FET, you'll earn your 5% APY, and you'll also gain governance privileges. Plus, you are participating in the ecosystem burns, and it's going to just basically provide you more value for your tokens. So that is a lot to take in. I know this video right now is over 7 minutes. I'm trying to slow things down for you guys. Let me know if you'd like this better. I tend to talk a bit fast, but I can certainly try to adapt to whatever you guys want because you guys are the ones watching this. I usually record these videos and I don't ever watch them again because I can't stay and listen to myself talk, but that's just the way it is, right? So let me know what you guys want. Do you have any questions about the token burn mechanism? If I know, I will certainly help answer. But I will say that the X space today was very informative, and they painted a pretty good insight of what's to come. And wow, like this is only a portion of what's to come. I mean, they're working on so many things, and there's going to be a ton of revenue models based on this alliance, and I'm really excited to be an early FET holder. So yeah, where else was I going with this? Oh, they also talked about being more open and transparent with the community, and they realize Humayun actually touched on this quite a bit. He mentioned that they're hearing everybody's concerns, and they're going to be a lot more forthcoming with decisions and things like that for the alliance. So that's great to hear. They're taking all of our criticisms into they're taking it very, very uh, they're taking our considerations. Anyways, this is getting a little long and I'm getting a little tongue-tied, so I'll end it here. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.